Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Viscosity. Noun. Viscous, viscometer, viscoelastic, viscosymmetric. The physical property of a fluid that determines its resistance to flow, often described as its thickness. The internal friction of a fluid causing it to resist flowing freely, quantified as the ratio of shear stress to shear rate. For example, motor oil's viscosity decreases at higher temperatures. A quality of sluggishness or resistance to change. Example, the viscosity of government bureaucracy slowed the approval process. The viscosity of honey is much higher than that of water, making it flow more slowly. Engineers measure the viscosity of motor oil to ensure it performs well under extreme temperatures. In physics class, we learn how temperature affects the viscosity of fluids. The lava's high viscosity contributed to the explosive eruption of the volcano. Blood viscosity is a critical factor in diagnosing certain cardiovascular diseases. Viscous. Adjective. Honey is a viscous substance that resists quick pouring. The viscous texture of the resin made it ideal for sealing cracks. Lava with high silica content becomes extremely viscous, leading to explosive eruptions. Viscometer. Noun. A viscometer is essential for measuring the viscosity of industrial lubricants. The lab report included data gathered using a rotational viscometer. Viscometry. Noun. Viscometry techniques are critical in quality control for pharmaceutical syrups. Advanced viscometry revealed the polymer's unique flow properties. Key tips for standardized tests, usage and importance. TOEFL. Listen for viscosity in academic lectures, for example, chemistry, geology, or read about material properties. SAT or GRE. Analogy questions may pair viscosity with resistance to flow or contrast it with fluidity. GMAT appears in critical reasoning passages about industrial processes or product design. Likely question formats. Analogies. Viscosity is to fluid as rigidity is to solid. High viscosity is to slow versus low viscosity is to rapid. Synonym selection. The viscous liquid A. Thin. B. Sticky. C. Transparent. D. Volatile. Answer B. Sentence completion. The blank of the gel made it difficult to spread. Answer viscosity. Common confusables. Density, meaning mass per volume, versus viscosity, flow resistance. Adhesion, meaning sticking to surfaces, versus viscosity, meaning internal friction. Elasticity, meaning returns to shape, versus viscosity, meaning deforms under stress. Relevant idioms or proverbs. Slow as molasses in January. high viscosity metaphor. Blood is thicker than water, sometimes linked to viscosity symbolically. Test-taking strategies. TOEFL. Focus on context clues, for example, pour slowly, meaning high viscosity. SAT or GRE. Eliminate off-topic synonyms, for example, opacity or buoyancy. GMAT. In data sufficiency, viscosity may be a variable in process efficiency questions.